Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown all podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Ms.Manhattan. Gemini Jones holds the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, I'm out to the south. From the cover athletes to the yeet of the week. We got what you need, we dropping what's hot in the streets. From copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. When gossip and tea, like Kimberly, pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin. Let's go.
Welcome to another episode of Sports Life Talk, where life without sports is just talk. It is Wednesday. January 25th. And y'all, I ain't gonna even lie. What episode is this? This is episode 170.
170.
170. And this week we are honoring Queen V. But before we get into that, let's do some introductions. All right. We're gonna start down there with the girl who's still trying to get together and stuff her face down there. What you doing? You're looking a little blurry.
Hey y'all.
You know it always happens like that as soon as we come on. You know, give about 5 or 6
It wasn't like that last week though. Last week it was A1.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah,
we need to see your beautiful
so
face.
I finally changed my internet. I just haven't hooked it up yet.
Oh,
so
we know what
it is.
Yeah, you are, but
it's not bad.
No, she hasn't paid the part of that her bill because then she had to pay the internet.
That's right. You gotta pay the
internet. She hasn't paid it yet. So
oh wait, she said that she wasn't paying for internet. She said
well, I haven't changed it yet.
That tree probably blocking some of your service too.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, the tree supposed to be down by next week, right?
That tree blocking a little bit of her signal.
Yeah, that might be what it is because it's connected in the same area. So
that's ridiculous. Hey, we coming over there this Saturday and we knocking that damn tree down.
Next Wednesday night, we going live from KD house.
All right. Mr. Jones, you got on a new sweatshirt. I'm feeling kind of jelly. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to tell y'all right now, my focus is a little bit everywhere. We got a lot of basketball going on tonight, and so if I do that number there for a substantial amount of time, that means I'm watching the game. But I don't know. I'm excited to be here. It's going to be a big night. It's going to be a big week. We got some heavy-hitting topics, so I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's go.
All right. And, of course, we have – are you still Ed Reede? Do you still want to be Ed Reede or –
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I told him not to name himself after another grown man. Now, that grown man that went on a tantrum on national television, and now that's your nickname, Ed Reede.
I'm Ed Reede. I'm the strong safety of the show. Stop playing. It's on the screen, so it's official.
Okay, well, excuse me then. All right. And, of course, I am your host, Gemini Baby Hair Jones. Okay? That's it.
Is that the same baby hair from last week?
Baby hair.
I can't even stop laughing. All right, y'all. So, like I said, this episode is honoring Queen V, and that is Vivian Stringer. So, KD, I don't know who Vivian Stringer is. So, could you please enlighten me?
Yes. I got a little some for you. So she's a former basketball coach that holds one of the best coaching records in the history of women's basketball. She was the head coach of the Rutgers University women's basketball team from 1995 until her retirement in 2022. Stringer is the first coach in the NCAA history to lead 3 different women's programs to the NCAA Final Four, Rutgers in 2000 and 2007, the University of Iowa in 93, and is it Cheney State College, now Cheney University of Pennsylvania, in 1982. She was honored as the Naismith College Coach of the Year for women's basketball in 93 and is a member of the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. She was elected to the Basketball Hall of Fame in April of 2009 and was inducted in September of that year. In 2013, she won her 900th game, becoming only the fourth coach in women's basketball history to reach this mark, joining Summit Hatchell and Jody Conrad. So, B. Jones, what you got for the trivia this week?
Well, and to even add on to that, she was what you said, the fourth one to earn 900, but she actually went on to earn over 1,000 in her career. But Kevin and I had the privilege and the honor when we did You Got Next, we interviewed a guy who's an author, who's a coach, and I think he's the director of player personnel at a university as well. Y'all keep locking in with the You Got Next. Maybe Kevin gonna plug it, so I don't want to talk too much about him. But he was telling us about this 1982 Cheney State basketball team. And when you peel back the onion and you learn a little bit more about this team, what's crazy is that Stringer had some help recruiting All-American Val Walker to Cheney by involving the men's head coach. What is unique is that Cheney State girls were so good in 1982 that they actually combined practices with the men's team. Crazy, right? Well, for a Sports Life Talk t-shirt, give me the name of the Hall of Fame coach that led the 1982 Cheney State men's basketball team. And that's all I got. Be the first one to slide in our DMs and get a Sports Life Talk t-shirt.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. All right. It is time for our Playmaker segment. If you are new to the show, let me get it right. If you are new to the show, first of all, thank you for joining us. But the fellas have been working hard and introducing new people into the Sports Life Talk family. KT, who is our You Got Next Playmaker for the week?
Gemini, thank you for that lovely read. That was that was hilarious. All right, so this week we give my shout out. I'm always going to give two going forward to Stacey Pates. She's a sideline reporter, sneakerhead, fashion designer, producer, author, a true Jill of all trades. And right now her family is dealing with something, so our thoughts and prayers go out to them. And the next one I want to give a shout out to, I'm pretty sure this ranks like number one for B. Jones as far as guests that came on the show. B. Jones, you want to tell them who we had on the show?
Mr. Number 18 for the 2022 LSU football team, All-American high school, top 50 recruit, all SEC defensive end, will be a first-round draft pick in the 2023 NFL draft. BJ Ojulari, who also his brother plays defensive end for the Giants of New York. So I ain't trying to say we gonna get the older brother on, but it's a lot of things cracking. That's all I'm gonna say.
Y'all should have seen him in that episode. He was cheesing. It was ridiculous.
He was fangirling.
Yeah, I was unprofessional. I was unprofessional. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I ain't gonna front.
But I will say this. Yeah, he did. I will say this about BJ though. He said whenever we need him, he'll come rock with us. That's how much fun he had. So go and check his episode out, Stacey's, and everybody else that we have on our You Got Next series.
All right, awesome. So, B. Jones, you want to go? Huh?
That was a delay. Whatever she said, but you, yeah.
All right, B. Jones, do you want to go ahead and do the local athlete?
Yeah, I go ahead and do the local athlete. So this Friday night, I think I'm praying that the ladies are in attendance. I think Ms.Manhattan got some prior engagements, but the fam, the SLT Nation, we go be outside. So y'all come kick it with us, come hang out with us as we pay homage to our athletes of the week. I said athletes because we are going to go check out Irvin High School's women's basketball team led by Coach Robinson. And they will be playing against Nimitz High School in Irvin. So me and Kevin, this year, we said, hey, once a week, we're going to get out in these streets. We're going to watch local high school games and basketball and volleyball and soccer and whatever we can get out there to do. We're going to try to be out at least once a week. So this week we are paying honor to the Irvin women's basketball team. So y'all be in Irvin Friday night. What time the game start, KT?
I think I was looking at the men's game, so that's at 7.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the women start at 6 and the men start at 7:30, or how that work?
That's normally how it goes. I'm going to text the coach right now to make sure, but I'm pretty sure most of the girls' games, they start at 6.
I didn't know it was a women's game, so that's my fault this morning.
Well, Kevin, if you can get this on wax and get it out to anybody who's watching this, please, if y'all see us out there rocking our hoodies, y'all come show us some love. Come shake our hands. Come meet and greet with us because we want to meet y'all. We want to meet the family.
No autographs, please. I'm not doing no autographs.
You coming, Pam? You coming to the game?
She'll be there. She already said she was going to be in attendance, and she will sign the autograph.
Yeah,
she will sign any autographs if anybody wants that hot check. Y'all,
hey, I might blow up one day. That might be trying.
You ain't lying.
All right. So, who has a local business?
Actually, I got a local business. So I celebrated my wife's birthday, which, 2-minute warning. That's my spoiler right there. We celebrated it on the weekend. And we went to a place over in Grandscape. Pam, you talked about Grandscape a couple of times. And we went to a place called Immersive Game Box. And this was a crazy experience. It's like you go in, you put on this visor, but it takes virtual reality to a whole nother level. I'm talking about it's crazy because your body is the remote control and the room is like they drop you in the video game. So all 4 walls are the video game. So no matter where you look at in this room, even the roof, and it's like however they designed it, it's video game stuff all the way around. You could touch the walls, and as you move, your person on the character on the walls moves. It is the most craziest thing I've ever seen. You could do it for 2 people. You can go up to, I think, 6 people in one room. And I ain't gonna lie, my thighs was a little tight. It was a little bit of a workout in that thing. I had to stretch the next morning. I had to stretch it out. I was feeling that burn a little bit up in that thing because it was truly a workout. But I'm gonna tell you, it's a crazy experience. So y'all go check out the Immersive Game Box. I think the name of the game we played was 007 or something like that. I don't know. But y'all go check it out. It's a great experience. It's not too expensive, and it was a fun time. So
shout out B. Jones for not doing your typical dinner date. Like, thank you for being creative.
I mean, we went and got something to eat too, but
I mean, I know, but that's eating is not really a date. Like, add some more.
Right.
Let's do something fun. So shout out to you. But you know what? I got a business I want to shout out.
So why you had me shout that business out if you had one?
Buc-ee's in the house.
We ain't shouting
Buc-ee's is like the club of gas stations. If you ain't never been to a Buc-ee's, please go to one. I done bought jewelry. I think I done bought some makeup while I got something to drink. Went to the bathroom. The bathrooms are the cleanest. I must say.
Yeah, if you got to drop a deuce, you go to Buc-ee's. If you're on that road, just go ahead and light them up.
Absolutely. You might even want to sit on the toilet. There's some clean up in there. But I'm just saying.
It is no lie.
It's clean.
2 words. 2 words. Beaver bites. Can't miss me with them. The dopest cookie I never tasted. I'm telling y'all, go in there, grab a little bucket of them Beaver bites. They phenomenal. It's probably the most delicious treat I've ever had. But when COVID came, you remember everything was on lockdown? Buc-ee's never shut down. So we literally went out to Buc-ee's once a week during lockdown.
You can get everything from Buc-ee's. Shout out to Buc-ee's. All right, y'all. So it is time for.
Let me cut you off real quick. Okay, so the game starts at 7 on Friday.
Okay.
At Irvin High School.
I'll be there.
But we get to see the females, or are we just watching the men?
The girls.
We get to watch them both, right? Okay. Yeah. All right. I want to see the girls play too.
Yeah, we're gonna watch the girls, and then we're gonna go get something to eat after that, right?
Ooh, and drink. Can we drink?
Yes.
Drinking. It is time for the toast. And unfortunately, my water bottle is so empty.
I'm empty too. I'm out too.
I am too.
Parents ain't even here for me. Like, can you bring me a bottle of water?
Okay, so y'all don't drink and have too much fun on Friday because y'all know we got pictures on Saturday.
Wait a minute, you see Justin said, now y'all can't. I mean, the pictures like this.
Exactly. Thank you, Justin.
No, just hey,
they need to know,
we'll be ready. Yeah, I don't know how the pictures gonna come out, but we're gonna be there. But that's his job to make us look good, though, right? He got to make us look good, right?
I won't be there.
Why not?
I think so, but I won't be there to make y'all take shots Friday. So
okay.
I think y'all are.
We'll do that. We'll do that after the photo shoot. There, We'll do all that
Yeah,
after the
for
photo
Why he
shoot.
say he ain't fixing no lazy eyes? So
Come on, man. Stop being like that. This 2023, man.
I'm gonna be
You gotta
like on
look
the
out for people.
cartoons that have toothpicks in my eyes. Y'all wait. Before KD does the toast, I have a question. And I only
Okay.
want B Jones and KT to answer this question. What do y'all consider to be basic makeup? Like, what does that involve to you? What is basic and what is extra?
I guess
I think
lipstick.
basic. Yeah, I was about to say
Lipstick
lipstick and tinted moisturizers is what I would consider
Oh,
basic.
no, what's the eye stuff right here?
Eyeshadow?
See, that ain't basic.
Eyeshadow and lipstick. That's
Okay,
basic
because
to me.
I want to call attention to a chat that I had with KD. Now y'all see, I be basic all the time, right? Except when I'm going out. But
Never be
KD
basic.
said she was gonna wear her basic everyday face. I said,
right, and
your shit ain't
that's
basic.
my
sis.
current.
You got on
This is my
eyeshadow.
current
Eyeshadow is not basic.
my current face right now is my basic. This is basic though. Like
You
it's
got
a
a cut and
basic
crease
natural
in your
look.
eyeshadow. You got a highlight
way.
and contour. You got a little blush, a little highlight right here, a little contour, and a little lip gloss. That is
It's a 5-minute style. Like you get in and get out and it's done. See?
your 5 minutes or black people 5 minutes.
My 5 minutes.
Yeah, you better be careful what you say, KD. We don't want people coming after you.
Whatever.
My 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Whatever.
So Gemini, what are you wearing right now? What do you have on right now?
Foundation and lipstick. That's it.
I
And I
guess
might have a little highlight on my nose. That's it.
Well, I mean, you got to cover up any discolorments or any blemishes, right? I mean, that's just as a woman, you got to do some kind of concealment or some kind of cover up.
So are y'all gonna put on a little foundation to, make y'all look like matte and flawless?
that'll be a strong no.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was about to
bring
say,
some.
man.
I can.
That's what we got y'all for.
I can
That's
stop
what we
at
got y'all
CVS
for.
to get y'all some.
Hey, Justin, can you do any what do you call it when they cover it up in the post, when they get the pictures and take the blemishes out? What is that? You know the software. It's a software that you can get to clean it up, a filter or something. I'm pretty sure he got one of them on his camera, so
Okay.
we'll be all right.
Just I don't even know what you're talking about because we go through this all the time. So you know how I am. All right, it's time for the toast.
All right, so I came up with the drink of the week, and y'all can talk bad about me if y'all want to. So, I called it the San Francisco because San Francisco came through and did their thing this weekend. Unfortunately,
Shots fired.
What?
Yikes.
this drink it consists of vodka, triple sec, OJ, and pineapple juice,
Ooh, that
and
sounds good.
some pomegranate juice. You'll just mix all the ingredients together, pour it over ice, and then make sure you got some pineapple for your garnishment. And my toast is gonna go to University of Kansas. There is a player named Grady Dick. He releases his Big Energy t-shirts with his new NIL deal with Charlie Hustle. Y'all gotta check out these shirts. To me, they're pretty bomb. It kind of gives like a vintage vibe. And then, of course, player hating from the sidelines. It's easy. I'm gonna say the Cowboy fans, I feel like they did the most with this loss this weekend. So it's like them. They're the player haters this week. Sorry, KT.
Dang, you hurt his feelings. Golly. Hey, they did the most though. I mean, it is what it. Pam, you on mute. You on mute, Gemini.
Yeah. Because wait a minute, how did he start the show off talking about your internet and he didn't pay his bill because his internet just went out?
No, his internet didn't
That's
go
what
out.
happened.
I think he chose to fall out. You sure?
No.
His internet goes out when we mention the Cowboys like that. So I don't know. I'm just saying. All right, but I like that was cold-blooded to name a drink after the Niners. Too soon. It was a little too soon.
But that's okay because I voted for it. Maybe next year.
So shout out to Pam for. Shout out I don't think there will be a next.
It won't.
Shout out to you for choosing the 49ers.
Where's KT?
We'll talk about that a little bit later. Nah, he did. He logging in. He logging back in right now. He sent a message. So
Oh, okay. All right. So
All right.
it is time for the kickoff question. I will go ahead and read it. Okay. Have emotions in sports, there he is, gone too far? We see fans fighting fans, players and fans getting into it, and players versus players. Is this okay? We all know emotions are a part of the game, but when is trash talking and passion going too far? So, one example we
Look,
have.
before we do that, I don't have Spectrum Internet. I got the damn high fiber one that nothing's supposed to ever go out. But it went out at the perfect time because I heard that trash drink that she introduced. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, she did. She did introduce it.
Okay. So we have the example of Shannon Sharp versus the Memphis Grizzlies and oh boy daddy that look like Usher. We have the Cowboys fans versus the Cowboys fans. And then we have that one guy who got berated by that one lady, and then he got invited to be in the owner's box the next week. Was that the Giants?
That was
Somebody?
Patriots.
Patriots, that's what it was. So I mean, I would have turned around and popped him, but he kept his cool, and because of that, But when is all of this going too far? Because let me tell you, I got on Facebook. Matter of fact, I really didn't want to, but Monday I just had to go on and get it over with. And of course, everybody loves to just trash the Cowboys, and that's just what is it? What is it? People get so emotional for? You are not getting paid.
It's easy to say that. I think a lot of people tie their own personalities or their associations with certain teams, right? And people see me, they know I'm diehard LSU, right? LSU lose or they want to take shots, they're gonna take shots at LSU. I mean, that's just the way it goes. All a team from the state of Louisiana, because we identify with these individuals. I think that's part of why the Dallas Cowboy and the New Orleans Saints relationships are so bad, because you got so many people who live in Louisiana that are Cowboy fans. It's like you constantly going at it. You're not around a group of individuals that all kind of buy in and believe in going towards the same goals. Here in Dallas is a little bit different. I don't know why the Cowboys fans here hate the Saints so much, but I don't know. I'll let y'all work that out. But this is the thing that I'm gonna say. I don't think it goes too far, because passion is passion. Who are we to tell somebody how passionate they could be about anything? I think it's kind of stupid to be out scrapping and street fighting with a stranger over something like this, to let your emotions boil like this. But at the end of the day, all of these players, and I've said it before on this show, they get to the half court line, they shake each other hands, they hug each other, they talk about where you going for vacation in Cabo, they recommend strength and conditioning coaches to each other, supplements. These dudes have a fraternity and a relationship that they know that they can compete at the highest level, compete hard, go at each other, and when the whistle sounds, they know how to shut it off and they know how to become friends again. And we've seen it countless times and time again, even in the LSU and Alabama games, right? How many times we talk the trash talk before them games be crazy, during the games is crazy, and after the game, all them kids be like, man, I remember we went to Notre Dame on camp with each other and it was trash, and then we went to Clemson and it was turned up, right? I mean, so at the end of the day, I don't know if there is a limit or we should limit it, but I will say this. The Uncle Shannon Sharp thing or whatever y'all talking about, that thing that was absolutely crazy. Shannon Sharp, first off, would have broke half of them off. Somebody need to take a picture of Shannon Sharp in his gym environment and let T. Moran see it, because I think he would have second guessed his behavior.
Well, no, they said that they said that he was trying to de-escalate the situation.
And
that's what they said. They said that at first he was trying to de-escalate it, and Shannon started going at him. Then it turned.
He should have stayed de-escalating.
Yeah,
because the smoke that was about to come his way, I don't think he really signed up for it. And even Steven Adams ran over there like he wanted something. And
people were trying to say Steven Adams could take Shannon. I'm like, are y'all crazy?
No, sir. Just because Steven Adams,
Georgia boy, he got that country strength and he lifts weights all the time. That's no, you don't want.
Yep. Nah, and the only other part now to this question, Pam, the relationship between the fans and the relationship between the fans and the players, something has to be done there. That's too far. Players should not be getting into it with fans, and fans should not be getting into it with players. Trash talk is all well, but I don't know. I don't know how to stop that one. So,
okay. KD, do you have anything that you would like to add?
No, well, for me, it was just the, fans, same fans against the same fans. Like, why? And then you're in your own city. just acting crazy.
Well,
The game wasn't
drunk.
even here. And yeah, it's ridiculous. That's stupid.
Sometimes I wonder if they should stop allowing alcohol or cut you off, like give you like 2 tickets when you get to the game, and that's all the liquor you can buy. Because sometimes you get a little liquored up, and
Yeah, but that's money. They making money out there because they taxing on those drinks.
yeah,
I was just about to say, if you looked at the budget sheet and you saw how much percentage of funds was coming in off that alcohol, you'd be like, man, y'all pour that man another drink.
Yeah,
Because
that's
it's money on
That's
top
why we
of
got
money.
security. That's why they got security. And Corey, yeah, Shannon did give a world-class apology, unlike Skip. So why did Shannon can come out there and give apologies, but Skip would never apologize? But that's a whole nother story. But you can't take the emotion out of the game. Like B. Jones says, when we're attached to a team, we feel like we're a part of it. That's why we always say we are my team. You know what I mean? But to go out there and fight fans of the same fan base or destroy your TV or run it over with your truck, that's some of the dumbest stuff I've ever seen. Burning jerseys, that's another thing you don't do. So you're going to waste $100 to set something on fire because they left. So it's kind of hard to take the emotion out the game.
okay.
And I think if you take the emotion out of the game, you're going to have a whack product. I've long said that's one of my problems with the WNBA. Sitting in the stands, I didn't feel the emotion of it. I felt like everybody was treating the girls nice, right? Because everybody just want to support them so much that people weren't booing them. And the Dallas crowd should have came rain boos down on Candace Parker because she started killing them. And that's just the way it should be. I think the emotions are an important aspect. It's why home court advantage, home field advantage is so important.
But just think if we didn't have the emotions of the game, we wouldn't have the Reggie Miller when he was talking noise of Spike Lee or Trae Young now being the villain in New York. We
Some
need
of the best moments. Yep. I
agree
with you.
When LeBron, Wade, and Bosh came together, whenever they went somewhere, everybody was booing. We need villains. We need that kind of stuff.
I agree, man.
Okay. All right. Well, it is time for the Manhattan Project.
Well, what you think? What do you think, Gemini? You think it's too far?
Yeah. I mean, all the fighting and stuff, that's stupid. Y'all just need to calm down.
So at what point do you think it would take for somebody to get mad at somebody else? You know, maybe at what point do you think it would take for somebody to throw a water bottle at somebody else and then it escalate, right?
I mean, I think people just need to learn when to stop. I mean, just like in relationships, you keep pressing that button, you get cussed out real good. So you just need to okay, say your piece and then let it go. Like,
so Gemini, what do you think about when parents get too emotional? They get into fights with their sons.
And people throwing water bottles at them and stuff.
Wait, what now? See, that wasn't my fault though. She threw a Coke and it was a Coke bottle. She threw a Coke bottle at me. Anyway, it's time for the Manhattan Project. Katie, go ahead, because I'm sick of them.
What was it like being in the altercation at a game? That's what I want to know.
World star. No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, Lord. It might be Katie. I don't think it's on Facebook. I think it's on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm on TikTok. Katie Dammit said I was on Facebook.
Yep, so
you in this delay.
Facebook.
Go ahead, Katie. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so I don't have any topics. We had one, and then it kind of just didn't act right this week. So
we can talk about that every week too. So we're gonna have to.
Hey, I was about to say that topic was absolutely crazy. We wasn't in existence. You know, Sports Life Talk wasn't on the scene when that happened. That's crazy that happened in 2017. That was my first time ever seeing that.
Yeah, okay, so we'll go ahead and talk a little bit about it. So back in 2017, this was during Hurricane Harvey days, a young gentleman, I believe he was 25, he came to the Dallas area and enrolled himself into, I believe it was Hillcrest High School, and he basically just wanted to relive his high school basketball life again. And he ended up getting caught up because he was messing with a young girl that went to school and she was super underage. But this is crazy. So imagine y'all going to the basketball game this Friday. It's this little young dude and he's just putting up 40 points. He puts up 40 points. He's doing all the tricks and moves on the court. What do y'all do y'all think man, this dude can't be the age that he is? What do y'all do? What is y'all's reaction to this?
Well, that happens all the time because you see kids that good and well they're older than what they are. So I mean that's
I
happened
used
more
to
than
get
just
that a
one.
lot too. I used to get that a lot in AAU. People wanted to see Terrence's birth certificate. I can't help it, the boy tall. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Really? They called you out like that? They wanted to see
Yeah.
his birth certificate? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shoot,
my thing
it's a
about
kid
the story.
now.
They
Go ahead,
said
B.
that they said like he would have got away with it if somebody who didn't coach him back in the day was like, hold on, I seen that dude before. Like he was 7 years removed from high school though. That's what was kind of crazy about it. They say he was a star on the team.
Of course he is.
He was hooping, and the only
He
reason
played
this
in the NBA
resurfaced.
before.
The only reason this resurfaced is because he got caught up messing with a little girl. Think about that.
No,
Crazy.
He knew better.
He knew way better.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
But
saw
right
that
now-
on
So,
Law and Order one time.
Like there are middle school kids right now that when you look at them, they look like they could be like sophomores in college.
That's because they drinking that milk. From
No, they
hormones.
eat at McDonald's. McDonald's got something in it, dude.
There go one sponsor.
Because when I was 16, I looked 16. These 16-year-olds now look 35.
Yes, that's no lies are told.
Goodness. Okay.
Y'all are crazy. Okay, so this year I said that I wanted to volunteer in the community a little bit more. So this is going to be like my first thing that I'm going to attempt to do, but then it's also beneficial for me. City of Dallas, if y'all have any Class C misdemeanors, so like tickets, unpaid tickets, if you donate some socks, there's a few locations that you can go to between now and February, I think it's February 3rd. And then they'll help you get your citations cleared. So if y'all know anybody that's interested, donate some socks. Again, it's till like February 3rd. And then hopefully next month I'll have an no, they said it's not a setup, and I don't think.
I'm about to say the same thing. Hey, KD, I'm sure that's a great cause, but hey, y'all better be careful.
For that one.
I know, we know you 12, KD. That was slick. You ain't gonna get the Sports Life Talk Nation set up like that, though.
No, I'm serious.
But I brought some socks.
They go to office and hanging out behind the tree.
Get your
I was listening to Sports
keep
Life
your hands
Talk.
where you can see them, Mr. Jones. But I'm just reaching for the socks.
Oh my gosh, y'all are
another cause. That one ain't it.
Oh, I read somewhere, y'all, where you know how you do the self-checkout and they got you on camera.
Yeah.
They said they've been people that have had warrants. They've been catching them that way.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine that? You go to Walmart trying to get you some bread and the self-checkout, and now you're getting hemmed up.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how true this is, but he had a blue check when he said it.
Wow. Okay.
But
I think it's kind of true because I went to Walmart. I went to Walmart and now they give you the option to not get a receipt and you enter your phone number. So maybe that's how they're snatching people up.
That's probably how they did it. But KD, that's a great cause. I'll just give you the socks.
And you turn me in for me.
Donate them.
Put my name on them.
All right, well bring me some socks this Saturday.
Used socks or new socks?
No,
new socks, please.
Oh, I'm not gonna give away no new socks. You know how expensive socks are.
Just bring any.
I ain't gonna give you no new socks.
Well, I saw this. This is a company called Bombas. This company called Bombas. If you just buy your socks from them, for every pair you buy, they give away a pair. So if you're trying to get some free socks, yeah, just go to bombas.com. Leave KD and that there alone, fellas.
Yeah, Ms.Manhattan is 12, so y'all gotta watch out. Matter of fact,
I am not.
I ain't bringing no socks Saturday. I ain't coming nowhere near you. We gotta take a picture.
Bring me some socks. Yeah, thank you. All right, that's all I got for the Manhattan Project.
All right, y'all. It is time for the Uncut Gems. I was waiting to see if one of y'all was going to bring this up, but since no one did, let's talk about it. Ben Simmons wants his engagement ring back. I ain't giving it back.
What?
Am I supposed to give it back?
I'm gonna say this. I don't understand why if terms change. Let me ask you a question. When you went to work for your company, they gave you a laptop. when you left that company, you returned your laptop. The relationship between you and that company changed. I don't understand this. If the ring is to signify something, and the ring is to signify us being in a relationship, if we are no longer in that relationship, why wouldn't you return that ring? Like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't that be your first reaction? Like, hey, I don't want to marry you no more. Here you go. This is yours back.
Let me take you to the pawn shop. See you later.
So you just want the man money?
No. Because when you get divorced, do you get your wedding ring back?
I don't know.
That was still a term. That was still a term and agreement that you went into, and it did not work the way you was. When you gave her the ring, you proposed. You thought it was forever. Now it's forever. So do I?
But the wedding ring is different than. I'm sorry, Jim. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I ain't giving it back. You ain't getting it back.
Why not?
I had to put up with your BS for all these years, and we end up not getting married. I gotta have me something to go with.
So when women start getting them Walmart $99.99 rings with a speck on it and saying, hey, I'll give you something else later when we get, to make sure, then you're going to be mad if the man don't give you the ring you want. But why would I go out and spend 2 months salary or 3 months salary for something and it don't work out and you don't want to return it? I don't understand why you want the man ring.
But I want to say this.
Why did you give me $1 million ring if you had no intention of marrying me?
Well, maybe he did, but people change.
People change, exactly.
We don't know what reason the relationship in.
So I'm going to keep this ring.
So you just want his money?
Because I can't get my coochie back that I done gave you.
Oh God, cue the ball. Yeah. But no, you brought up the whole if you were married, if we're married, I got a ring and you got a ring, so the engagement is. I'm giving you that.
Every gift you've given me, I'm supposed to give you back because we break up.
We're talking about an engagement ring.
We talking about a substantial investment.
The ring was a gift.
No, it's not a gift. It's a commitment. It's a
commitment thing.
Yeah.
So if we're not together, just give me the ring back.
What are you gonna do with it? The same thing I'm gonna do with it.
I might want to give it to somebody else.
It's a gift that comes with commitment. You're not getting the ring back.
This isn't a promise ring. An engagement ring is totally different. So if we're not going to get married, and if we call it off, why not return that? I don't understand.
Yeah, I ain't understanding why you wouldn't return. You would return every other thing. So
I still got my old company's printer right here. That belongs to the company.
Well, I hope they're not watching. So they're going to kick your down there and come get their stuff too. We got 12 on here.
Let's just say he give you a car. He buy you a car and he making the payments on the car every month. But y'all get separated. He says, hey, I'm not making the payments on this car. What you gonna do with that car? You either gonna make the payments or you gonna return it. You ain't gonna keep that car if you don't want to make them payments.
I'm gonna turn that car in and get something else.
You can.
If it's in his name, it's gonna be hard to
if it's in his name, you can't take nobody. You can't take that car and do nothing with it in his name.
Okay, so he can have it back.
Even if he put it in your name, let's say if he put it in your name and say, hey, it's your car, it's yours, but I don't want no part of it no more. You either gonna return that car or you gonna make the payments on it. So I mean, if it's over, it's over. Why hold on to the materialistic stuff?
Because I can sell it.
So you want the money. So that's what I'm saying. So you want a severance payment. That's what you want.
Severance package. That's
no,
exactly
I just want an extra ring on my finger. That's it.
You're not gonna wear the ring no more.
I don't know. I might, depending on what the ring looks like. I got a story for y'all. Y'all know I always got a good story. So in case y'all didn't know, Gemini was engaged, right? She's been married and engaged. So I never wear jewelry to bed. So I had the ring in this little jewelry thing. And he was leaving. He didn't live here. So he was leaving the next morning. So in the morning when he was getting ready to leave, we got into it. So he was like, well, I'm taking my ring back. And I was like, the hell you are. So he went to grab the ring and I knocked the thing over. I didn't see him pick up the ring. All I know is later on when I turned the lights on, the ring wasn't there. And he was like, oh yeah, I got the ring. Well, here's where he messed up. He ended up putting the ring in his backpack and he lost it on the flight. So now neither one of us had the damn ring because you was trying to take the ring back. Tragic.
Well, at least you didn't have the ring. That's probably what he was thinking too, just to be honest.
It was
made it everything. Yeah, and this is what happens when you want your ring back. You don't end up whatever you want to do with it, something bad happens to it. So
I guess I just ain't understanding why a woman would want the ring. If you say it's money, just say, hey, I'll sell you the ring back. Hey, give me $500 and I'll give you the ring back. I guess
it costs $500, baby.
You ain't gonna get retail for it. I don't know. I'm gonna move on from that one. I just don't understand why y'all even want the ring.
That's
You
a
don't
great
want the
topic,
man.
though, but yeah.
KD, are we keeping the ring?
I'm keeping the ring.
Oh, you know she was keeping it. She ain't
Yeah.
paying the internet bill. You know she ain't giving no ring back.
Well, if we live together, I go 50-50. I damn sure ain't keeping that ring because I need my other 50% back that I've been giving you. All right. So with that being said, it is time for the drop.
Y'all ain't going 50-50 anyway, so that's a whole nother story.
wasn't.
Time for the drop. What you got,
Oh.
KD?
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
So of course,
time out, real quick. I just want to say that I had told my mom about that whole conversation about 50-50, and she said, and a woman ain't supposed to go 50-50. I'm just saying, my mama said that to call her up right now, put her on the phone. My mama said her daughter ain't going 50-50 because that ain't how she was raised. Next, go ahead with the drop.
all right,
We ain't
so
talking about
no
this no more.
That's why I ain't indulging in it, man. We'll get back into that thing and be 10 minutes later. So I ain't about to go there.
All right, Katie, go ahead. I'm
Yes. So earlier today, Complex announced that 21 Savage is the best rapper of 2022. So I know that there's an argument. I know that y'all disagree. So if not 21 Savage, who would y'all say is the best rapper of 2022?
Anybody but?
I mean, anybody but him.
Nas,
J. Cole.
Cole, yeah. Who
Kendrick
else?
Lamar.
Yeah, Kendrick. Hey, even Lil Durk was better. Lil Durk was better. Yeah.
I mean, I like 21 Savage. I do, but to say that he
21.
that's laughable. That is laughable. Just to have him in the top of anything.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, bro.
Now he did have Amber Rose, so I give him props for that. But besides that, nah.
Is she still bad? Is Amber Rose still doing it?
Savage had Amber Rose. I thought that was Wiz Khalifa.
21 Savage had it too.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, that's not saying much. A lot of people
All right,
have, but
what you got for the coaches group this week, KT?
all right. So I don't know if y'all saw the post that's been going around about the black team, gold team, or red team. So you got these are the options, and you pick which team you will rock with. I'm gonna try to go quick. So the black team consists of Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Dwayne Wade, Allen Iverson, and KD. The red team: Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, Olajuwon, and McGrady. And the gold team: Shaq, Steph, Kobe, LeBron, and Magic. Which team are you going with?
Good grief.
I know, man. That's a tough one.
Man, that Iverson, KD, Wade, Duncan combo kind of filthy. Man, my heart leaning towards gold because it's got Shaq in it. But, oh, man, the whole Shaq, Steph, Kobe, I don't know how you're going to defend that team. Then you got LeBron and Magic who can distribute. And I don't know. The only problem that team got is they don't really have – oh, they got Shaq. Yeah, I'm going with gold. I got to stick with gold.
What about you, Gemini?
Initially I was gonna say red, but I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go gold.
Yeah, that's a good choice, Jim.
KD?
She in that multiverse right now.
I'm gonna go with gold. I'm gonna go with gold also.
Not the multiverse.
You know what? That's gonna be a clean sweep because I mean you got Shaq, Steph, Kobe. I mean there'll be some good ass games though, but I gotta go.
I think that red team underrated.
Olajuwon with Jordan.
That's what I was about to say. Olajuwon with Jordan and that team probably is going to be the best I don't know. It's going to be tough. I don't know how that debate got sparked, but I hate these types of competitions because it's so many different generations and styles. I mean, it's a great debate though. Great debate.
And the coaches groove this week is by H-Town, Emotions. You know, we were talking about emotions earlier.
Yeah, emotions. First time I felt emotions. Came out my mama's womb. I cried.
Oh,
and by the age of 5.
They went down the whole timeline. Oh my. Woo. Okay.
That's always jam. I ain't gonna lie.
H-Town was
Yeah, they were cold. They was cold. We ain't got no hold. We ain't got nobody got nothing new, right? We ain't got no new gear. All right, cool. Kevin, you showed them True Blues last week, right? So y'all go back and watch last week's show if you want to see the True Blues live.
You're not bringing up them purple suede LeBrons?
Hold on. Well, tell us about them. Hold on. I'm gonna let you get the moment. Tell us a little bit about these new kicks.
They purple and they suede.
All right. Well, hold on. You pull a picture up, and I'll talk about the new one, and then we'll let you tell us about them sneakers in a second. All right, KT. Let's pull up. Remember, I told y'all we're gonna try to give y'all proper notice if you see a pair of shoes. I'm not gonna just do them 3 days before the release. So now we got the Jordan Retro ones. Laney's, these are Jordan OG highs. They are dropping on $217. They're going to come hit you at a retail of about $180. But I don't know if you want to call them the Los Angeles Rams. These are paying homage to Jordan's high school, Laney High. And that's their school colors. They are the white they are white or yellow and blue. It's that same true blue that Kevin just got on those other blues. So it's a butter blue. I'm telling you, it ain't going to get no better. This is one of them pairs of shoes. I think I may have to freak the laces out. I may have to put the blue laces in it just to kind of take that tone that gold down a little bit. But, man, I don't know. $217 coming up heat. So save you. I know you got Valentine's Day and then you got the other Retro 4s, but save you a little bit of bread so you can get these joints here for $180. So, all right, let's go, Kevin. Let's pull it down. Let's go around. Ms.Manhattan, you copping or you dropping? She's copping. I know. I'm shocked. I'm shocked on that one too, KT.
I would actually.
All right, Henry.
What's up? I would actually like with red laces.
You would put red? Oh yeah, them red laces might hit on that too. Pull them up again real quick, KT, so we can see it with the red lace. Because I think it's got some red on the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, them red laces might set it off. Black laces might set it off too. So. All right, KT, you can pull it back down. All right, Ed Reede, what you think, man?
Oh, you know I'm a sucker for ones, man. Stop playing. You know I may get these.
Automatic, huh, bro? You putting a little money on the side for it. All right, Gemini, what you got?
You already know.
It's a clean sweep.
I would say we don't know because sometimes.
Well, it depends on the color.
Sweep.
I like the color. I probably never wear them, but I like that. Oh, B. Jones, I found the shoe. You want me to show it to you?
All right. Well, if anybody speak now, forever hold your peace. If you got, okay. Who make those shoes, Pam?
LeBron. These are LeBrons. They are dropping soon. Purple suede Nike Air Zoom.
All right. So we'll put them up next week. We'll put a big picture of them. The LeBron purple suede Zooms. I wonder how much them cost because LeBron's kind of went up on the price over the last couple of years.
I don't see a price on here.
Nah, I'm just telling you. I know for a fact last year they was running in 225, 230.
Yeah, he's probably going
LeBron shoes. Yeah, so he wasn't playing with the price on his shoes. But that's all I got though. Y'all ready to have some fun, ladies? Y'all participating tonight?
Yep, let's go.
Oh, when that bell hit, it do something different, don't it? All right, here we go. Last week we celebrated our second to last week of the fantasy. I think we had a small pool of people in there. Now, please forgive me. I sent the link out late. I'm sorry. Kevin stayed on me all week, but we were busy. But Money Safe won last week with a 109. It was actually a horrible week. I don't think too many people really performed. It was no real booms. If you got maybe one or two of them right, got the right quarterback, you had a really good chance to win it. But congratulations to Money Safe. He actually is a friend of mine, and he started playing with us about Thanksgiving time. So for him to win one in about 5 or 6 contests, that's pretty crazy. All right, Kevin. This is going to be a little bit of a rant, fellas and ladies. But I want y'all opinion, and y'all can participate in this because I want y'all thoughts process on this, all right? Rest day restitution is the topic. I was looking at it on Friday night before Shannon Sharp and T. Morant did their little thing and stole the show. It was brought out that Draymond Green, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, all of these individuals were not participating in Friday night's game in another city. Against, I can't remember who they was playing. But the whole thing is I'm thinking to myself, I go out and I purchase these tickets to see the championship Golden State Warriors come to my town on a Friday night. I got paid. I'm taking the family out. And these guys come to town and they are not playing. What should be the restitution? Should the NBA be responsible? Should the team be responsible? What should happen in these cases? Because you got kids who are buying these jerseys and not getting to see their idols and not get to see their favorite players play because they decided to rest them. What are your thoughts on that, Gemini?
So they weren't even there, or they just didn't play?
They there, and they just sitting on the sideline in they Ferragamo's Gucci slippers and they Louis belts, and they chilling.
We're gonna need to have a meet and greet in the back because my kids need this autograph. So whoever
something,
yeah, we gonna have to do something.
I've been putting a lot of thought to this one, so I'll pitch a couple of ideas at y'all in just 1 second. But what about you, Ms.Manhattan? You just dropped $500 to take your kids to an NBA game, and the best players in the world who wear the ring ain't even gonna play that night.
I feel like we've talked about this before, and I don't remember what my opinion is, but I definitely would feel some type of way, especially if that's who their favorite players are and that's who they really want to see. Then
Yeah, I absolutely. Hey, Reed, I know you already agree with me, man, but I'll let you sign off on it for a second, KT.
I think they're saying that the league is going to try to do something about that. So if you keep taking these games off for load management, we're going to start docking some of your pay. Because if they said the amount of games that Kawhi Leonard played this year, he's getting paid $1 million for the games that he's played each game. So for every game he's played this year, he's made $1 million off their game.
Because he's missed half of the games.
Yes, he's missed so many games.
Out of 50 games, yeah, he's only played in like 25. Well, I'm going to say this. I think that something needs to be. I don't think it's docking the players. I think what they ought to do is they ought to say, hey, each ticket ought to have a code on it. And when you find out that team ain't playing, you should either be able to cancel that ticket and get it moved to another game, right? And say, hey, I want to go and check this out. And or if they say, well, listen, it's too late. We got the last second notification. This is something that we weren't expecting. Upgrade these individual seats and give them a free jersey or a free T-shirt, something like that to make the fan experience something crazy, right? You didn't get to see the players you want, but you know what? Instead of you sitting up there in the rafters with the $79 tickets, we're going to bring you down here to the court side, or we're going to bring you down here to the lower deck and give you the opportunity. Or, you know what, just say, hey, we're going to send you half of your ticket now, and we're going to give you 25% off of the ticket for the future. I don't know, but something has to be done, and I don't think it has to do. I think you need to give it back to the people. Stop taking money from rich people. You know, somebody said that Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, he decided not to take his $49 million paycheck this year. Like he gonna miss a light bill because he didn't get paid. No, you know, we can't take that kind of risk. So you punishing, giving punitive damage to rich people don't mean anything. Give it back to the streets. Give it, let the franchise start taking care of the people and start looking at those ticket codes. All right, we'll move on.
Hold up, before he said that Kawhi's come back from a serious injury. Yeah, we know that, but he did this in Toronto too.
Yeah, he's done it everywhere over the last 4 years.
He's done it everywhere. It's a joke.
No, but he did come back from a major injury, so I'm not tripping on the Kawhi thing. My thing is the rest day on the traveling with the Golden State Warriors on a Friday night when you know that the stadium is going to be packed because the championship team. That's a problem. That's more than just Kawhi not there and Paul George playing. We're talking about the 4 major players over the last 5 years for the Warriors with Draymond, Klay, Andre Iguodala, and Steph Curry not playing. That's crazy. That's just absolutely crazy. All right, Kevin. Did DeMar Hamlin's story distract the Bills and cost them a trip to the conference finals? Gemini, you go first.
I want to say no. I don't know what was wrong with them the other day, but I'm going to say no. But it was kind of interesting that they won the 2 games prior to him being in the stadium. And then when he was in the stadium, they lost. So,
Ms.Manhattan, what do you think?
I don't think so either. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Ed Reede, what do you think?
It should have been more reasons.
Motivating them.
And Coach, what do you think, man?
No, it wasn't DeMar Hamlin distracting him. It was Joe Burrow then putting it on him like they've been doing everybody. So Josh Allen played like Dak that game. So it's a lot of things they can point at, but no, I wasn't DeMar Hamlin at all. I'm
going to say this, and I'm not going to put it squarely on the hips on the whole DeMar Hamlin story because it was truly a sensational story. I've never seen the sports community come together at all types of angles and pray and all lift up this one guy. But as an NFL player, y'all have heard me say this on numerous occasions. Kevin, you heard me say it before the game started. We was on the phone and I said the Bengals are going to win by 14 points. And why? Because this is a gladiator sport. You are telling players to go out day in and day out and risk their lives and have these brutal collisions and clashes, play after play after play. And in front of you, you are wavering. You are waving Damar Hamlin in people's face and saying, this just happened to him. He collapsed. You was on the field crying. And I'm going to remind you of that day in and day out over a 3-week period. That is psychologically draining to a football player. A lot of them football players, if you go back and look at the game, they were making career decisions. They were making executive decisions of if I'm going to take this lick, if I'm going to stick my nose in there, if I'm going to lay off of this. And that's why the Bengals beat them up to pulp. Because the weather, everybody said, well, it was the weather. Well, guess what? Both teams had to play with the weather. It was the referees with both teams.
That's home field advantage for Buffalo, so the weather is not there.
The weather wasn't it. The weather wasn't it. It was the psychology of these players. And you got Damar Hamlin reminding every single player in that Buffalo Bill locker room that tomorrow ain't promised. Tomorrow ain't promised, that this is a game and that you could lose it all in one hit. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't saying it was on Damar Hamlin's story, but I think the media, they put the curse on the Buffalo Bills. Kevin, has Joe Burrow surpassed Josh Allen as the second best quarterback in the NFL in the future of the NFL?
Hell, if he beat Patrick Mahomes Sunday, he's gonna be the best quarterback in the league.
I think he wants to get the ring. I think he's going to win the ring because you got to remember Patty Ice is wearing the ring, KT.
Yeah, he's wearing the ring, but the last 4 games and in the playoffs, who's won?
What about you, Gemini? You think Burrow will be that dude? He going to pass up Josh Allen? You like, I don't even know who Josh Allen is, babe.
Josh Allen is the quarterback from that other team.
That was close enough.
Isn't he the quarterback for the Bills?
Yep, that's right. That's right. The quarterback for the
Bills.
I ain't dumb. You ain't crazy. You've been listening a little bit, huh? All right.
A little bit.
So we got Patrick Mahomes as the face of the NFL, but is Joe Burrow number 2?
Yes.
Over Josh Allen, yes. Because
he's the second best quarterback in the league currently, but before it's all said and done, if he gets a ring this year, it's hard to say he's not number 1.
I think you ought to do a little bit more. I don't know. Let's just put that one on for next week so we can move on. But I don't know. That's going to be an interesting one. All right. Who would you say, in your opinion, is the Joe Burrow of the NBA? What player was a late riser in their senior year at basketball, guided they team to the tournament or whatever, and actually now has become a superstar and elevating they in an NBA team? What NBA player would you say is the Joe Burrow of the NBA?
Okay, so it's kind of hard for me to think of somebody currently playing. Can I give you somebody from the past?
Yeah.
I'm going to go D. Wade.
Ooh, I like that one. D. Wade's story, that's right. He went to a small school.
He went to Marquette. He was in a triple bubble there, and then he just blew up.
Yep. No, I agree with you on that one, KT.
Jimmy Butler is a good one.
I was thinking Ja Morant or Jason Tatum. I know Jason Tatum was highly recruited, but Tatum is he went behind some big names in that draft, and he was the 4th pick, and I think he's elevated his team, and now he's looking at MVP. But Ja Morant story is absolutely crazy. For anybody that want to go check it out, I think it's an E60 on Ja Morant, how he couldn't get recruited. He was 5'7". His dad worked him out in the backyard, and eventually he was recruited by being on a practice court. And one of the coaches for Murray State was walking by, looked in and watched him play for like 5 minutes of pickup basketball. I was like, that kid is special. So y'all go check out his story, but I would say Ja Morant.
Yeah, right, it's hard for me to root for Memphis, man. Those dudes talk so much crap and they ain't did nothing right now. I know
Hey, Grind City. I like him, man.
They tell me it's a rivalry between them and Golden State. No, y'all got to beat them first.
I like him. I like him. I wonder what the score of the game is tonight. All right. Last year, it was Von Miller and Odell Beckham. This year's Christian McCaffrey. Does these successful stories incentivize all-star players to leave bad teams and force trades? Kevin.
It should get owners' minds correct like Jerry Jones and go all in for your team, because it's no coincidence. We got McCaffrey. He's with the 49ers. Where are they at now, B?
They're going to the conference finals.
What did the Eagles do? They went and got who? AJ Brown and some others.
AJ
And where are they?
See, AJ Brown, I'm not gonna put because he came preseason, but I'm talking about these guys who wait right till trade deadline.
I'm just talking about the moves that were made. Those teams are about winning at all costs. Look at what the Rams did last year.
That's what I'm saying. They go get players, and all of a sudden they take it to the next level. I think it would incentivize me. If you're on a trash team, I don't know what would keep you there if the team's not doing anything or showing anything.
Because just think the Cowboys could have Von Miller to go with Michael Parsons.
Could have. Boy, you didn't say that all year. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm mad, dude. I'm mad at all. If your name is Dak or Dakota, I'm mad at you right now. But let's keep going.
Oh my God, y'all want to blame Dak so bad. All right, KD, what was the score from this past weekend? Please indulge me.
I don't know what the score was.
You know what the score
Y'all
was.
tell me.
You know what the score was. How many you got wrong? Gemini got one wrong. How many did you get wrong, Ed Reede?
I didn't care last week. I probably got 2 wrong.
I didn't ask you if you cared. I asked you how many.
I don't know it. I probably got 3 wrong last week. I was trying to root for the Cowboys to have an easy path to the Cowboys.
Let's go. Did you say Giants? You said Giants.
Cowboys, Giants, and Bills. So yeah,
you missed 3.
I just said
Chiefs. Okay, Ms.Manhattan, how many did you miss? I think you missed them all, right?
I missed all of them.
You was in first place after the first week, now you lost that title. And guess how many I missed? That's right, none. Because I guessed them all right because I used the impartial analytical mind, and so now we got got 2 more weeks of it. Okay, so you gonna play serious this week, or you go? I don't care because my Cowboys.
Yeah, I'll pick this week. I'll try to get the Cowboys just to go.
That's a lame excuse. Jim, you missed one.
Oh, yeah, because I said 49ers, Eagles, and Chiefs, and they all won, right?
Yeah. 49ers, Eagles, Chiefs won. That is correct.
Okay, and I said Bills, and the Bills lost, so I missed one.
Bills lost. Yep.
Okay.
You missed one.
So
and you only missed 2 the first week.
I'm ready. Let's
go. All right, here we go. Game number 1, the Kansas City Chiefs at the Cincinnati at Kansas City. You got the Chiefs, Bengals. Who you got?
Who? You want to win? Who you talking?
You. That who be
you?
you?
Going first.
Gemini is.
I'm going to say the Bengals.
Okay. All right, Ed Reede, what you got?
Bengals.
All right, Ms.Manhattan.
Bengals.
She's trying to catch up. Don't say the Chiefs. Don't, because I know you want to.
Nah, he want to say the Bengals. He just want to be like everybody else.
Yeah, right. He want to be opposite.
It's eating me alive. It's eating me alive right now,
Just
too.
say it. Just say it.
I got to go Bengals. It's the defense. Kansas City ain't got no kind of defense. You know what? Let's go. I'm going to Kansas City Chiefs, man. Let's go. I'm going to Chiefs. I'm going to switch it at the last moment. If the Chiefs win or lose, I'm going to rock with them. All right. Second game, NFC Championship. The 49ers versus the Eagles. Now, y'all ain't going to have no tail. I know why Kevin said he was going for the Bengals is because Patrick Mahomes is injured. But Patrick Mahomes practiced. So, and he looked.
It don't matter if he was healthy. I was going with the Bengals.
Okay. All right. Gemini Jones. You got to remember that the Chiefs sat on this for a year, right? You know they sat on this for a year. They lost that game. They let them come back. But okay, Gemini Jones, who you got?
49ers and Eagles?
49ers, Eagles. They playing in Philadelphia.
I say Eagles.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going last on this one.
Okay. All right, Manhattan.
The 49ers.
Gang, 49ers gang. Bang, bang, 49ers gang. Let me see. I just feel like Shanahan is the best coach in the NFL. It's just so hard for me. And then y'all heard AJ Brown is hurt, right? I'm going Eagles. I'm going Eagles. It's gonna be tough to stop that dual threat quarterback, but my head is saying 49ers, my heart is saying Eagles. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
I despise both of these teams. So I'm trying to see which one I hate the most. And since the 49ers just beat us, but I hate the Eagles. You know what? Who did you say, B?
I
Eagles?
said I'm going with the Eagles.
I'd rather see Jalen Hurts win than the 49ers. So
Then Purdy. You don't want Purdy to win?
All right, you wrote them all down, KD? If you did, we could do it backstage. Everybody remember what they said. But all right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and hustle us up to the Yeet. We went overtime. The Yeet this week, you know, we try to pay homage to a lot of different sports, and football, of course, I love. So I'm always recognizing those things. Basketball, I'm falling in love with. So I try to recognize. But I heard a story this week that kind of just knocked my socks off. It's Michaela Schifrin. She is the U.S. Slalom and skier that represents our country. She's also the winningest female skier in the history of skiing. This week, she won her 83rd and 84th World Cup races, and she became the all-time winningest female. Now, this weekend, she has another event in which if she wins 3 out of these events, she will become the all-time winningest, period. Male or female, she'll be the all-time winningest skier. And what's crazy about it, what makes this Yeet worthy is this young lady is only 27 years old. The leaders who broke the record at first was 32 years old. The person that's holding that record right now was 32 years old when he performed it. But if y'all remember going back to the Olympics early in 2022, she was the story of the young lady who fell down just in almost every race. She didn't finish in like 4 out of the 6 races. She got swept at the Olympics out of 6 events. She didn't medal. It was like news that was all kind of crazy. So I just think that just shows me something. Like, she came out of that, still battled, but was able to get her mind focused and went back to her winning ways. And now at the age of 27, Michaela Schifrin is the winningest woman in U.S. slalom and world slalom. So for being extraordinary, for being elite, for being tenacious, and for being resilient, Michaela Schifrin, you deserve a yeet. Yeet.
All right, awesome. So it is time for the 2-minute warning. Let's do some shout outs. What is that noise? Shout outs for this week. B. Jones, make it quick. Who you shout out?
I'm real quick on mine. Shout out to my lovely, beautiful bride, my wife. Happy birthday. We celebrated her birthday on Monday the 23rd. So I was kind of radio silent for the last couple of days, but happy birthday to my wife. That's it. Just wanted to show us I got to balance them out. See, last week I had to give it to my mama. This week I got to give it to my wife. They both celebrate birthdays in a short amount of period. So, and shout out to my cousin too. He celebrated his birthday on Sunday as well. But this one is about my wife.
All right, Casey.
I want to give a shout out to Erykah Badu. And did you see the picture that she dropped? Yeah, that's my shout out. It's just the picture speaks for itself. That photo, just go watch it. Go look at it. Shout out to Erykah Badu.
You think 3 Stacks called her? You think Andre called her after that picture, KT?
Peninsula, baby.
Yeah. KD.
Oh, you know what? No, I do have another shout out. I'll give a shout out to someone's daughter who started a new school and they made varsity. So shout out to Ms.Manhattan's daughter.
And also we need to hit up one of her games so we can be loud and cheer as well. Just
yes, we do.
Saturday morning ones.
That's right. No, yeah, she said they play on Fridays too.
Right? Friday?
Do they play indoor? We need some indoor games, KD. Right now it's kind of cold.
Yeah, why they playing in this cold like that?
It's soccer season. That's just how it is.
They need to reassess that soccer season, man.
Okay. All right. KD, who are you shouting out this week?
That was her shout out.
That was her shout out?
Yeah, I gave her shout out for her.
Who is your shout out, KD?
That's her shout out. I'm letting you know. She
texted her. That's what the meeting was.
Oh, because I don't know what's going on over there. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at my phone. All right, my shout out this week. Shit, me. You know what? I won't let.
We just followed apart at the end.
We like the Baltimore Ravens. We got to the 1 yard line. Got to the 1 yard line.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay. All right, cool. Anyway, peace out, y'all. Love y'all. Peace out. All right. Bring my shirt and my sweatshirt. Or my sweatshirt, whatever it is I got.
Hold up. You did this so quick. I wasn't ready. Hold up. I gotta find out.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock, like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone, building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass, and the attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.